Hi, you guys. This is Mrs. Juarez, your teacher librarian, and today I'm going to talk about MLA formatting. So, your papers, when you write a paper for your teacher, they need to be formatted according to MLA. MLA stands for Modern Language Association. Now, depending on your teacher, they may be using MLA or APA or any other type of formatting. Whatever your teacher wants, that's what you're going to have to give your teacher. As far as MLA, for us here at school, we are using MLA. Now, MLA formatting just means that the information that you're writing, your report, or is typed, double spaced, 12-point font Times New Roman. The margins around are 1 inch and the color of the font is in black. Now, what are we doing? We're talking about MLA. We're on the 8th edition. It's just a formatting style used to cite your sources and do your research paper. How are we going to do this? We're going to do a Google Doc and we're going to format it according to MLA 8. Why are we doing this? We are doing this so that you guys are familiar with MLA 8. It's a standard at Long Beach Unified School District. You'll be using it in your ELA classes, and you will see this on state tests. So this is a sample of a first page of a report for MLA. Notice that it has the name here of the student, has the teacher's name, the class name, and the date. What do you notice though about the date? You're going to see that it has the number of the day, has the month, and then the year. So in MLA format, you're always going to put the number of the date. We are actually the only country, the United States is the only country that has the number of the date in the middle. So after, like, we usually would say May 8th, 2016, but everywhere else in the world says 8 May 2016. You're going to also notice that here you're going to have your last name, so the student's last name here with the page number. Notice that everything is double spaced and the margins around are 1 inch. Now this is an indentation, so you're going to indent and your first sentence of your first paragraph, and it's just, we would indent by using tab, but it's 1/2 inch. Also, you notice the title of the report is not in bold, it's not underlined, it's just like in regular font. So that's what our page is going to look like. So today we're going to be formatting our own paper. So this is our success criteria. This is what our paper is going to look like at the end. It's going to be 1 inch margins. You're going to see that the student's last name, your last name will be at the top, your teacher's name, and your class, and the date. We're going to type a paper that looks like this, and we're going to format it using MLA. So at the end, it should look like this. What I need you guys to do is I need you to open up a Google Doc. So you're going to go and select a blank document. We are going to call it, so it's untitled right now, but we're going to call it MLA formatting. Now just click somewhere on your paper. Notice that Google Docs saves it automatically. Now let's click on File. Let's check our page setup. File, go down to Page Setup. We're going to make sure that all our margins are 1 inch. So our margins here are 1 inch. If you don't have a 1, make sure you put a 1 and press OK. We are going to change our font size to 12. So here I have it's on 11 naturally, and I'm going to change it to 12. So I went up 1, and then here it's on Arial. Now, The rule is for Times New Roman, but teachers accept anything that's readable. But Times New Roman is the rule. So I'm going to go down and look for the T's. They're in alphabetical order and click on Times New Roman. Just depends on your teacher. If your teacher doesn't mind Arial, then you can use Arial. But you are not going to be clicking on fonts like, you know, like this. Any of these other fonts you won't be clicking on. It's either most likely going to be Times New Roman or Arial. All right, so let's work on, actually let's work on our name. So the first thing that goes here is your name. Oh, I forgot one more thing. We need to double space our paper. So I'm going to click here to format. I think it's in format. And I'm going to click on line spacing. And actually, before I do that, let me delete this. Let me click on format, line spacing. And yes, there's different ways you can do it. And I'm going to click on double. Now, the other way you can do it is by you going here where the arrow, there's an arrow up and an arrow down. And you can click on that one and it opens up and you can click on double. Or you can click on custom spacing and it should say line spacing 2. If you see this below, it says paragraph spacing before 0, after 0. That's what it should be also. Okay, now I can start typing. So you put your name, press enter, and then you put your teacher's name. So it, you know, I'm just going to put the word teacher's name. Make sure you're putting either Miss or Mrs. or Mr. and then your teacher's name. Your class, press enter. English, language, arts. So if you're doing a math class, you're going to put your math. Science class, put the name of the class. Now I'm usually teaching 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. So pick your grade and then the date. So today is, I think it's the 20th. So we're going to put 20 November 2020. Cool. Now we are going to press enter because we are going to put the title of our paper is going to be called, now I'm just taking it straight off of that our formatting that we had earlier. Oops, that's not it. Our formatting that we had earlier, and it's here. And that paper is called Formatting a Paper Using MLA. So when I press enter, notice that my cursor goes over to the left, but I need to center my title. So I'm going to click here at the top, center align, and it's going to center my title, and I'm going to start typing formatting a paper using MLA. That's going to be my title. When I press enter again, you're going to notice that my cursor goes down because, and it's still in the middle because I'm still in center align. You're going to hit on your formatting menu left align now. So now my cursor is all the way to the left. And since I'm starting a paragraph, I need to indent. So one easy way to indent is just by hitting tab one time. So on your keyboard, there's the tab button, T-A-B. I want you to just hit it one time and you will see that the cursor moves over ½ an inch. And that's where we're going to start typing our paper. So here are the words that you guys are going to type. There are certain steps you need to follow in order to format your paper according to the Modern Language Association 8th edition. So that's what we're going to start typing. There are certain steps you need to follow, in order to format your paper according to the Modern Language Association 8th edition. And we're going to stop right there. Press the period. I'm going to stop there so I can show you how to add a page number. So from the top, let's go to our menu where it says File, Edit, View, Insert. And then you're going to go down to where it says Page Numbers. Now it's going to give you the option of different page numbers depending on your teacher and depending on the formatting that you're choosing. But today we are choosing the first option that has page number 1 and the 2 on the next page. So it's going to have the first page number on the top page. So we're clicking on that. But notice that when we put in the page number, it has the page number here, but look at our font. It's Arial. So I'm going to highlight this because I need to change my font to make it match what I already have, Times New Roman. And I'm still going to, and I need to make my font size to a 12. So now it made it a 12. And I'm going to put my cursor in front of the number. So it's a number 1. And do you guys remember what I have to put there? Yes, I have to put my last name. So the student's last name goes there. My last name is Juarez. And then I'm going to hit the space bar 1 time. So there I have my last name, the page number. Here there's a button that says different first page. So for any reason, if your teacher does not want the first page to have your header as your last name or a page number, like if they just want it blank, you click on different first page and then it takes it away. And then on the second page, you will see Juarez 2. But I want my header on the first page, so I'm leaving it there like that. Now put your cursor behind the line, the first sentence that you wrote, Modern Language Association 8th edition, and I want you to press enter 1 time. Notice your cursor goes to the left, and we are going to do a new paragraph. So in order to do a new paragraph, what do we press 1 time? We press the tab. All right, so the next paragraph goes, it's going to talk about, actually the next sentence, the heading of the paper goes in the upper left-hand corner of the first page only. So let's write that. The heading of the paper goes in the upper left-hand corner of the first page only, period. Use 1 inch. Now to make the inch, you're going to click on shift and then next to your enter, there's going to be the quotations. That's 1 inch margins all around, period, space, double space, everything. Use 12-point font, Times New Roman font style. The title, oh, period, sorry, and space. The title of the essay is not bolded, underlined, or italicized. And it is centered in, oops, I spelled that wrong, centered in alignment, period. In the header, which is where we put our last name with the page number. You need to include your last name and the page number, period. Now this part we haven't gotten to, but it will be about citations. Citations are the sentences that you put at the end of your report to tell your teacher where you got your information from. Citations go on the works cited page. These are the most important, the most important things that you need to, and I'm messing up, huh? That you need to know for formatting a paper using modern language association 8th edition. If your teacher, now this is very important, if your teacher requires a different formatting, please follow what your teacher is asking for, because they are giving you the grade, period. So let's say your teacher is telling you that they want you to do MLA format, but they don't want you to have your name on this side. They want you to have your name on the right side. Then you need to follow what your teacher's saying, because that teacher is giving you the grade. So this is how you format your paper using MLA. What I want to do is I want to check your work. So I would love for you to send it to me through Canvas Mail, or you can share it with me. And how do you share your work? You click on share at the right. And a pop-up opens up. This is me. You're going to add my name, M as Juarez, Juarez, at lbschools.net. And then you press done. Make sure that here it's able to share with me. I know there's sometimes, there's sometimes that things are private. I like to open up my stuff with anyone with the link can view. And then press done. And don't forget to share. If you have any questions, send me Canvas Mail, msjuarez@lbschools.net. Or that's regular email, or you can send me a Canvas Mail if you are part of my Canvas class. All right. Thank you for watching How to Format Your Paper Using MLA. Have a great day.